Hello guys, and welcome back to a Two Ordinary Guys video. And thank you guys for all the continued support you have given me over my first year as a student paramedic, and obviously as a channel, me and Jacob, you've supported us a hell of a lot. We've been through some stuff, private stuff that we haven't shared on this channel that's kind of in our personal lives that we've both been through. We haven't discussed it on this channel, obviously, because it's more private that we've been through. And honestly, behind the scenes, this support on this channel has really helped, push us through. Where I've been currently, I haven't uploaded a lot on this channel at the moment because I've been on holiday. If people don't follow me on social media, my Instagram and Instagram and Twitter's down below, so go and check that out. But I've been on holiday. I've been to Italy, and I've been to Bulgaria with separate families. So I've been with Italy with Lucy's family, and Bulgaria with my family. It's been really nice. We've had such an amazing time. And if you do want to check them out, go and check them out on my second channel. My second channel will be more about me as a person, not our journey to the ambulance service. So if you are interested in just sort of following what I do outside of university, then definitely go and check that out. I'll leave that in the description below if you're interested. And if you're interested in my holiday vlogs, go and check that out as well. But that's enough of the holiday vlogs. They're out of the way. Sorry, this is Editing Car here. I just remembered to say that I've just uploaded a video right now as this video goes up. So as you're watching this, a new video is going up on my second channel. The link is in the description, and I'll put like a little thing just above here. Has gone up. If you're interested in my second channel and looking at stuff prior to university, different to university, go and check it out now. I would really appreciate your support on that channel. So yeah, just want to say that. Goodbye. Enjoy the video. It's been a busy couple of months. I'm back home now, so I've moved back into my house, well, my mum's house, and it's been really nice to see the family. I go back, I start officially the 19th of September, but I'm moving into the house on the 1st of September, which you'll see on this channel. That's going to be really good. Me and Jacob are moving into a house together with 3 other student paramedics that you'll meet as well. You've met Ben and you've met Joss. You haven't met Lisa yet. But you'll meet them as the second year goes on. On reflection on first year, I want to sort of do a video, sit down and talk about my overall experience to first year. Is it what I expected? Would I recommend first year, being a first year student paramedic? Would I say, it's all worthwhile in the end? I always put across in these videos that you should be a student paramedic, or you should go into the university route, or you should do this, follow your dream. I sort of want to put across from my experiences that I've been across, is that the right option, and is there better options that you can go across? So that's why I wanted to sit down and talk about this video today, because it's an important video. My first year was amazing, to be honest. I met some amazing people. I met, a girl that I can see a future, not just at university, but for many years. And I really feel that I found the one for me. So that's a tick, I guess. The course in itself, I got elected class rep for the University of Worcester, which before coming to university is something that I aspire to be. I wanted to become a class rep, and I wanted to sort of help and move the course in a better direction. I wanted to put my views on a course and help, build how the University of Worcester is and make it better. That's something I've always wanted to do, and I think I achieved that there. And I think next year it's something that I want to sort of work harder to sort of fulfill. The modules now, coming to university, being from college, I had a gap year because I failed my maths. I had to go back and sort of do my maths. I personally really struggled with assignment writing, finding what's best for me to revise. So say, for example, and this is a true example, for anatomy and physiology exam, pathophysiology, sorry, we had to, take in a lot of information. And at the start, I really struggled because I thought, I'm really good at taking notes, really colourful notes, and spending a lot of time writing notes, colouring them in, making them look really pretty, when actually they didn't even help me because I just couldn't take in the information. But after, many months of stressing, Lucy, bless her, really, sat down and sort of had the notes from me and sort of tested them, sort of said, okay, so what is diabetes? I'll give you the information. I might be wrong. And after a time, that really helped for me. So having someone test me and keep testing me really stuck in my mind. And I got a B on the exam, and that's the best ever I've done in an exam. So for people that are out there, that's a B for me is absolutely amazing, and I'm really, really pleased that I got a B. So I feel as though first year is more about finding what suits your revision style, writing assignments, getting used to referencing and stuff like that. I think first year is the can you do it, prove it sort of year. Second year is okay, you've proved you can do it, now do it, because this is this is going to count towards your grade now, so prove you can do it. So I think first year really really work hard on looking for ways that you can revise, explore different methods and try and find the best revision method for you and what suits you as a person taking this first year as a student paramedic. Prepare that it's going to be stressful, prepare for the times where you're going to think, actually, do I want to do this? After a long 12-hour shift, and you come back and you're really tired and all your friends are going out that you've met on different courses and they're going out and you've got to do this assignment. You are going to have days where you think, actually, no thank you, I don't want to do it, but it is worthwhile. And another thing I want to say, try and find a supportive network. I found this with having, friends I do with, or the lads and the people I live with, and Lucy, I really helped with having a supportive network that if I do have these days, I can sort of speak to them and sort of say, actually, I'm having a bit of a bad day. And they sort of help me through it. Whether, if you don't have that, with the course that you're doing, and not just that, not just paramedic science, nursing, midwifery, all the courses that, you're going to have bad days. And I think it's important that you sort of have an outlet. Placement, for me, was very eye-opening. I thought I was ready to go on the road. I wasn't. And you're going to feel exactly the same as well. It's important to sometimes be dropped in the deep end, and you will be dropped in the deep end. My course, how we do it at the University of Worcester, we have 2 placement blocks. So you have 5 weeks at a care home, 5 weeks on patient transport, and then you have the 2 5-week placement blocks on the road. So some universities just drop you in on frontline in, I think it's October. I wasn't really ready in, I think it was February sort of time. I wasn't ready then, so I don't know how people feel about going on the road in October. I think that'd be absolutely terrifying. But the first placement block, don't feel as though you're gonna have to know a lot. You are there to sort of take it in. They know, they're very supportive that it's your first time on the road, and they will support you. You'll be doing stuff like taking observations that you already have learnt at university. You won't be going out of your parameter of work. So, you might be taking a temperature, talking to the patient, getting used to communicating, because I've learned that a lot of our job as students, and when you qualify as a paramedic, that it's actually the communication more, than I sometimes think is clinical. Because, for example, if you have just a normal, it could just be like an emergency transfer from hospital to hospital, you might have an hour's journey with that patient in that ambulance, and if you can't communicate with that said patient, it's going to be a crap hour if you can't talk to the patient, because the patient's going to feel awkward, the quality of care that you give is going to be affected, and all in all, you're sat in an awkward ambulance for an hour. So definitely, this first placement block that you're going on, if you're going to university, you've just been accepted, because I know obviously just been past results day. Learn about, work on your communication skills when you get to university. If you've had jobs at a bar, don't think I haven't had valid experience, because all of these work experiences that you guys have had will help in the long run. Talking to people and having that personality to sort of talk to patients. I think that's the most important. And how I found it as well, I found, because I worked at a care home, that actually it really helped me talking to patients, asking questions, asking valuable questions that help in the diagnosing the patient. The first placement block for me, I was quite eye-opened by the fact that I'm here. I spent a year and a half documenting my journey to come into university. I spent 8 years prior to that wanting to be a paramedic and absolutely admired to be in the role of in the back of an ambulance, sort of helping people going on blue lights. And all of a sudden, it's gone, whoosh, and I'm here. I'm at the back of the ambulance and I'm going to someone who has chest pain on my first ever job on blue lights, and I'm sitting there thinking, I don't know what to do. I'm not ready for this, and you panic and your heart's going, and you completely forget everything that you've learned at university. It's normal to do that, but I was absolutely stressing. I got my JR Cala, which is the booklet that you get. You probably know if you are going to university. PS, definitely looking to getting one of those. But I was looking through that, trying to think, well, what questions do I need to ask? What medications do I need to consider, and this sort of stuff. And I think overall, when I reflect back on placement, it is stressful when you're out there, but it's so worthwhile. And I think the way the University of Worcester do it, when care home, PTS, and then 10 weeks of that on the ambulance frontline, I know some people are put off by this idea, but I think it's good, because you learn the core communication values, the communication skills that you do in the care home and on PTS, and then you can put them into use when you're on the front line. So I would definitely, if I could give someone advice now, don't be put off by saying, I don't get that much experience if I go to the University of Worcester, because I disagree with that, because you are learning the core skills here to then put on into good use when you're on the front line. So if you're put off by that, definitely consider. The assignments writing, like I said about, I struggled with, sort of formulating a plan. And I struggled before I came to university on what I needed to do, what I needed to prep for. And if I can say to you now, if you're coming to university and you're sat there thinking, okay, what do I need to prep for now? What do I need to do? What can I sort of help me to prepare for the first year? Go over anatomy and physiology, sort of look at, what these systems cover, what's in the cardiovascular system and all the important factors in the cardiovascular system, and go over all the systems and sort of have a baseline knowledge of different systems, and then sort of look at what could go wrong in these systems. So what could go wrong in the cardiovascular system, what could go wrong in the respiratory system, and what could you be called to as a first year, second year, third year, and a qualified paramedic? What could you be called to for all these systems? And I think that would be a good baseline knowledge to have coming into as a first year paramedic. I think that's just my advice. I found the first year as a whole such an amazing experience, and if anyone has any questions around what they want me to cover in another video, I would definitely sit down and do another one of these videos where I sit down personally and answer all the questions that you might have. I've had a lot of questions asking me if I can do a personal statement video about people asking me, I've had these grades, I've not got into university, what can I do next? I'm going to be doing more of these videos in separate videos, because I can't just cram it into this video because it'd be hours long. But I wanted to sort of make a video on people who are stressing about going to university, and I just wanted to say that it will be okay. It's going to go really quickly. Before you know it, you're going to be moving into university with random people, and it's going to be stressful. And I just wanted to say that it will be okay. There's going to be times where you're thinking, I don't want to do this anymore. But I think this channel is important to have someone document their journey. I haven't seen anyone do this on YouTube, documenting their journey to the ambulance service. I've seen nurses do it, I've seen doctors do it. I haven't seen a student paramedic do it. So I feel that for me to do this, it's not only benefiting me to look back on, but I wanted for this channel to benefit you guys looking forward, answering questions that I have, showing the experiences that I have at the University of Worcester that other universities might not have. And, it can better not only my university, but other universities, because we might do stuff at the University of Worcester that's good, and people can take that away and sort of put it into their practice. And I just want this channel to help people, and I think if it does that, I don't care what videos I put out here, as long as it helps people and I can express my emotions and feelings towards that I'm feeling right now. I think this channel helps me do that, and I think it's a coping mechanism sometimes for me to sort of just outlay how I feel. So if anyone has any questions about going to university, starting university, the process of becoming a paramedic, everything like that, drop it down in the comments, and all of the comments that you guys put in, I'm going to answer in my next video on Two Ordinary Guys. What's coming up on this channel then? So when I reflected back on my first year as a student paramedic, I looked at everything I've mentioned here. I looked in detail about did I revise well enough? Did I do all this? But the main thing I looked at, and the thing that I was most annoyed about, was how I didn't document more on this channel, more clinical stuff, talk about what sessions I've been to, what clinical sessions and stuff like that. I think first year for me was kind of wasted because I didn't do this. I didn't document more stuff, and I could have put more stuff out there, and I didn't think I did that. So second year, I'm going to be talking about, I want to try and get a video out each week talking about what I've done in that week. So maybe showing you some stuff, maybe some BLS or ILS or something like that, talking about stuff that I'm doing each week and keeping you guys in the loop on what I'm doing. I think I'm going to work really hard to do that. Me and Jacob, I'm going to sit down, maybe do a video every week with each other. People have been saying in comments that, why don't you and Jacob do videos together? We've both seen it as we both have different sort of journeys in this, and we sort of branched off a little bit. We're going to merge back together and do more videos together because that's what you guys want, and that's the content that you guys are interested in. So we're going to put that to you guys. We're going to put it across. But I wanted to document more about university, and that's what I'm going to do next year. So expect more about that. There was something else I wanted to mention as well. I completely forgot what I was going to say. More about, more social stuff as well, going out and doing stuff, going out with the guys, and, going on more day trips, and just doing more stuff at university. I was more disappointed that I didn't do stuff like that in the first year, and I think expect that from this year. I expect more stuff on this channel. And yeah, that's all I want to say really. If you have any questions, drop it down in the comments. And honestly, thank you guys for helping us reach 2,000 subscribers on this channel. But me and Jacob aren't finished here. We want to go. We want to get bigger, and we want to grow this family more. We want to grow even bigger than what we did last year. We want to get more videos out, and we're working really, really hard behind the scenes to, expand not only our knowledge about the course and stuff like that, but we want to make the viewers, so make you guys knowledge on what we do, and inspire people to go into this career, because it's not having it's not having the reputation that it should have. And more people, for the first time ever, more people left the register as nurses than people joined. So as paramedics, it's sort of going that way as well, and I want to put that right. I want more people to be interested in this course because it's such an amazing course, and that's what I want to come across on these videos. Why should you become a student paramedic? Well, this is why, boom. And that's what I'm going to do. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.